Taylor.
Hey. What's up? Okay. Right. I'm gonna do this. Stand-up comedy. Okay. That guy likes it. My name's Johnny. I like to get married a lot. 3 up, 3 down. I'm tired. Decide in order. I do like a good party. They don't work out. But it makes you reflective. It makes you reflect about shit. So I want to tell you guys, like, you guys have seen a lot of great comics tonight, and you might be looking up and being like, hey, maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to be a stand-up comedian. Maybe I can do that. And I want to tell you guys you can. You can do it. You can be a stand-up comic. Get 5 minutes together. Go to an open mic. Don't get discouraged. Just keep writing, keep working, and really chase your dreams. And if you do that, she's going to leave you. Sure. She's the fuck out of there. She's gonna bounce on your ass. Went on a date. I was dating for a little bit. I went on a date with a girl, and we went to coffee. That's a good date, right? You can talk to the person. And she sits down, and I'm excited to hear what she has to say. She sits down, the first thing she says blows my fucking mind. She sits down, and she says, "It feels really good to be out." I'm like, where the fuck were you? Why didn't you mention that on Tinder? And it's just like, no, dude, it feels good to be on a date. And I was like, oh, it feels good for me too. And then she says this, she says, well, I went through a rough stretch recently. I'm like, oh, okay, explain. And then she says, well, I was drinking quite a bit. And one thing led to another, and I ended up doing crystal meth with my son. And I was like, fuck, that's gross. You have a kid? Didn't sign up for that. She's like, oh, you don't have a problem with me doing crystal meth? And I was like, YOLO, you know? Do you? Sexting's a thing that happened when I was getting married and divorced all this time. So I didn't know, like, modern dating, that's a big part of it. I didn't have a coach or anything. You just gotta learn, you know? And so I'm trying to, like, I didn't know what to do, so I'm like trying to be, you know, flirty. And I went with the direct approach, and I just kind of said, show me something naughty. Literally, as I press send on Show Me Something Naughty, at the same exact time, I get a picture of her in her underwear. But I think there's a miscommunication. I think she thinks I saw the picture of her in her underwear, and then I said, show me something naughty. Because the next thing I got was just a close-up of her asshole. Followed up by a text that said, I can't believe I just sent you a picture of my asshole. I was like, yeah, neither can my friends. They thought that was a pretty bold move themselves. I'm still trying to figure out what do you say to a girl's asshole picture. Like, stay romantic. Oh, it's so beautiful. Nice shitter, toots. Girl, your turd clutter is on fleek. On fleek. I'm a thanker. I like to thank people. So before I go on with my set, I want to give a big thanks to Affliction Clothing. Okay, I do. Do you guys wonder why? Here's why I want to thank Affliction. I want to thank them for making people I never want to hang out with way easier to spot. You used to have to guess who you want to hang out with. Now you see some of those shirts, you're like, well, it's not that fucking guy. I know that for surezies. After a show, I see a guy approaching me directly, and he's coming on me very fast. And I think to myself, I'm narcissistic, so I think, oh, this guy's, maybe he's going to compliment me on my set. And as he gets closer, I see he has an Affliction shirt on. It has a big sequins cross on it. And I think to myself, this guy's probably not going to compliment me on my set. And he didn't, but what he did do is he got this close to my face and he said, that t-shirt joke, I fucking hated it, bro. And what I said to him was totally different than what I said to myself. What I said to him was, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to be hurtful. It's just a joke. Thanks for coming out. But what I said to myself was, I'm about to get my ass kicked by a guy in a sequin man blouse. It's a pretty humbling Facebook update. Hey everybody, I did my show and then I got this shit kicked out of me by a guy in a bedazzled baby tee. Please don't like this post. Spun around, starts walking the other direction, and I noticed he has a yarmulke on his head, which I thought was a very odd fashion choice. He had a sequins cross and a yarmulke. It was like he was wardrobe by Coexist. Starts walking in the other direction. My friend sees the confrontation and he comes up and he's like, dude, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't know, man, like a Hebrew? I don't know what they're called, a juice bag? I don't know. You guys are some clappy motherfuckers. Tell you that. You guys, it's like parrots. I realized recently that I have evil inside me. I have darkness within me. I learned about it. I started shopping at Safeway. You got, okay. Strange giggle reaction to that. Do you shop at Safeway? Okay. It was sad little, yeah. She knows. She has evil inside her too. Because if you shop at Safeway, they tell you. You know, they're not direct about it, but it's the only place on the planet that requires you to check out to say, no, I don't want to help kids with muscular dystrophy. They make you say it too. You think you can slyly decline and hit no on the ATM, but then the clerk looks right into your eyes and they're like, well, don't you want to help the kids? And then you're like, fuck, I guess I don't. That's weird. I barely fucking know myself anymore.